What's up? I just got to get everything set up. Give me a second. Oh, my computer's being slow. How's it going? What's up, everybody? My computer's working at a snail's pace. Oh, Firefox is messed up. Alright. What's new? Nobody's going to talk. You guys are just going to be here and lurk. Derek just went to get some food. He'll be back soon. Nobody's going to say nothing. It's going to be an awesome stream. If I have got to sit here and talk to myself, apparently. God, my computer's being slow. So who's in here? Come on, let me know who's here. Or I'm going to have to start looking. What's up, whoever just joined? A few more people. Hopefully some people want to talk. Alright, I finally got everything set up. Oh, there we go. There we go. The sounds weren't going through. That's weird. Stuff's not the chat's not coming through. Yeah, it is glitched. Here we go. Hey man, what's up, Salad? What you got on this weekend? Yeah, it is glitched. Crap. The comments aren't coming through the TV. And the comments aren't coming through on here either. They're only coming through on YouTube. I can see the comments on YouTube. So I am just going to load up the comments on my... I'll just bring up YouTube on my phone so I can see the comments. Or... What's up, Sauce? I got the comments there now, so I'll just do the comments this way. I don't feel like restarting it. Not a whole lot. What's going on with you guys? I have this weekend. I have somebody asked this weekend. One, I got my daughter's got another volleyball tournament I got to go to on Sunday, but I'm working on an arcade machine for a guy. I'm upgrading his, and I'm kind of like not in the mood to do it. But it's going to be a MAME PC, and I just got the PC in, and I'm waiting on the guns to come because it's going to have guns, and I'm I'm kind of not looking forward to doing it. It's I like doing that stuff usually, but the MAME stuff, it's just kind of boring to me. Yeah. If Modern Warfare 2 doesn't have multiplayer, nobody's going to care. It's not going to sell well. You're right, Salad. That's so stupid. I don't know what... I honestly, I don't know what some of the game companies think. Like, what the hell they're thinking. Nobody wants to play the story mode of Modern Warfare 2 again. I mean, that game's so old. Everybody just wants the multiplayer. That's what most people play anyway. I don't even understand why they would waste their time remastering that without multiplayer. I don't know, Ty. Is there other ones that have had issues? I mean, you can see the comments if you're looking on YouTube. It must be something with PlayStation. I wonder if I can change the broadcast to full screen. Hold on, I'm going to go away for just a second. I'm not killing it, but I'm changing the settings. I know you can still hear me, but let's see. There we go. I'll just do full screen since the comments aren't working. I got my pixelated thing down here. So I'll just give you guys a full screen view since the comments aren't going to work. Might as well just go get them off the screen. Yeah, just go to YouTube and watch it on YouTube, and then you see all the comments. The other thing, like, anybody get Sea of Thieves? I mean, I tried it. It was kind of boring, honestly, to me. It wasn't my thing. We did get MLB in and a couple other games today. Or yesterday, actually. The new MLB. But I might as well get rid of the comments if they're not going to display. What's up, Delve? The big boss is here. A few of the oh, you'll be back in a few because the big boss is there. I got big? Yeah. That's what she said. No, it's because if the comments aren't going to work, I might as well turn them off. So, you can... The only thing about me being it big, you can kind of see my wire mess back there. But, oh well. Salad, sauce. Everybody, where's Princess? Or, where in Princess? What do you mean, where in Princess? Are you talking about Derek because he eats like a princess? Derek will be back in a minute. Delve, should I do the taco challenge and beat your record? I don't know if she's back. Delve did the taco challenge yesterday. She did it again. She did 3 tacos in 3 minutes. I don't think that's very hard though. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of my little face here too. That's kind of weird. The little pixelated one down here. I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Now you just got uninterrupted game store here. You guys can see the full view of the game store with nobody. We're actually doing quite well today, though. I've done quite well this morning, so I'm actually having a good day. Where is PlayStation? It was auto-correcting you. That's cool. Where is Prince? He'll be back. He went to get some food. He went to the banking to get some food, so he'll be right back. So who's getting Far Cry 5 when it comes out next week? Huh? Anybody? Lakers, yes, no. What's up, Lakers? And what are you asking, yes or no? Let's see. Anything get hidden? Nope. Far Cry's a good series. Those are fun games. Salad, you probably like it. Give it a try. I like the Far Cry series. Ty, we make most of our money off of used games. You really don't make any money on new systems. In new games, you really don't make a lot. Like a $60 game, we probably make like $9 to $10 on. No, we didn't get Far Cry yet. They slowed it. They shipped it so it's not arriving until Monday. It's like in UPS's hands, but it's actually sitting about an hour from here right now. I wish. I was kind of hoping to get it so I could play it early. Yeah, I'm sure some places got it early. Like my one distributor would have sent it to me early, but I don't order a lot from them because I don't get price protection from them. So it's not worth it just to sell it a little bit early. And honestly, if I sell stuff early, I could lose my price protection, so I don't sell stuff early. We used to when we first started out. We were kind of bad. We used to sell shit early all the time. Rare games you make decent money on. No, but I mean just used games in general. That's where you, as a game store, that's where you make your money. Because new stuff you don't make, like new game systems, you don't make anything. You make zero. You don't make anything on like the PlayStation Network cards or Microsoft cards. You make money on controllers, accessories, and used games. Because new games, the profit percent is so low on new games. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of like mom and pop shops in the States that'll sell stuff early too. We like I said, we used to, we don't anymore because we get price protection, and price protection is worth way more than selling a game early. Happy Friday, Pooh Bear. We used to get them like 1 or 2 weeks early. Our new the distributor we're with now, though, they're pretty cautious about that stuff, so they generally only send them like a day or two early. They just plan it that way, so you'll get them like a day or two early. And I'm not going to complain because I get so much money in price protection that I'm not going to sell it early anyway. The only thing I wish, I miss getting them that early because I miss playing them. I miss playing them early. I'm sure distribution in Germany is a whole lot different than it is here. Price protection. Okay. I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. Okay, like say a game is like $50. Say a game's $60. You know, it first comes out $60. And say I order like 10 of them, so that's like $600. I probably paid about $500, so I probably paid about $50 for them a piece. Let's say the company wants to, you know, the game's not selling or whatever reason, they realize it's not $60 game. They drop the price to $40. So if they drop the price to $40, I was forced to, you know, if I wanted to sell them, I have to sell them at $40. I would lose $10 a copy because I paid $50. They will reimburse me whenever they drop the price. If they drop the price $20, they'll give me $20 back for every copy I have. So if I had, you know, what I said if I ordered 10 copies or whatever, they would give me, you know, $200 back because they decided to drop the price. So whenever the prices drop on the games now, I get that money back if it's an official price drop. So I used to really have to be careful with what I ordered. I had to pretty much know exactly how many to order. Now that I have price protection, if I do overorder on a game and it's not selling, eventually the price will come down and I'll just get reimbursed anyway. So I don't have to be as cautious with my ordering. What's up, David? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, like 99% of small stores do not have price protection. It took us a long time to get that way. So it's not easy to get, and we don't have it for all the game companies, but like I'd say about 80% of the game companies. Some of the smaller ones we don't have price protection with, but all the major ones we do. And some give me 3 roast beefs. We're in Port Clinton, Ohio, and we have another store in Fremont, Ohio. Some of the companies are different, like Rockstar or Take-Two, for example. They don't just give you straight money back or credit. They give you you have to, like, say they drop their price and they give you like $20. Say Grand Theft Auto dropped $20, and they're going to give me like $20 per copy that I have in stock. They won't let me buy. They won't just give me the money back. They'll make me buy more Take-Two stuff, which is fine. Far Cry Primal just did okay. I personally loved it, but it just did okay. I think it was such a different experience for most people used to Far Cry because there were no guns that I think some people were a little disappointed in it. I loved it though, but it just sold okay. Price protection is not pricey. No, it doesn't cost me anything. You just have to be a reputable retailer and you have to apply. It took me years and years and years for them to like recognize me as a legitimate retailer. And you have to be in good standing and everything. So like all the places that sell stuff early, they're not going to get price protection. I mean, I had to go a long time to prove that I wasn't going to be, breaking street dates and all that stuff. What's up, Iroquois? You live in Michigan? 3 roast beefs? That's cool. I won't hold that against you. I'm just joking. You know how it is between Ohio and Michigan. A lot of stores still break street dates, so... And honestly, street dates are kind of dumb, but I understand why they do it. And what's funny is street dates are there because they kind of started. Actually, when I used to work for GameStop, we used to go and we used to drive and get the games, so we'd have them a day early. This was before they had street dates, so GameStop would always have the game like a day before everybody else. And we'd make a lot of money because, there was no digital back then and it was the only place you could get it. But then, like, places like Walmart and the bigger companies kind of got upset that GameStop was always getting the games early. But I remember we used to drive for, like, hours to go pick these up at distributors and stuff like that. Yeah, David, I was one of those that would drive to get those. But then, like, Walmart's and the bigger stores kind of got mad. So that's when they started doing... Is
that how?
Yeah.
I always thought it was...
They started doing street dates because...
the first one I remember was Call of Duty 4 was the first one I remember them doing a street date for. I always thought it was just a pissing contest just to say, look how many we've sold on opening weekend. That's what I thought it was
part of it, but GameStop made a lot of money by... They had a whole network of how they did it too. Like, so say the game was coming into Chicago at a distributor. I know there's a big distributor there. So they would have like the Chicago stores go pick it up for like like a 200-mile radius, and then they would drive like an hour out, and then another manager would come and grab more, and they would spread them out in like one day. How they would do it, it was crazy. No peppers today. No. They had it. GameStop had it down to a T because I used to do those drives, and they had a whole call list on where you would meet, and they would send you the information where to go. I used to go pick them up all the time, pick them up early, and then it was cool because I used to do the pickups a lot of times because you got pretty good money for driving, so you got mileage and stuff like that. So GameStop got real big at doing that, and then all of a sudden Walmart's like calling up the major companies. I think you guys should put a street date on this stuff. So yeah, the street.
Walmart's hurting for money.
Yeah, I know, but they're right, how they are.
Sure.
They're any advantage, they wanna squash. Yeah, we got reimbursed gas money and we got mileage on top of it, so it was great. You sold a used game to GameStop before release. That's cool. I've actually taunted them before. I've went in there with a game I had like a week early just to screw with them. $50. Yeah, Walmart, they'll occasionally screw up and sell something early, but they have it in their computer system where it really won't let somebody accidentally sell something early. No, not a lot. It's going to be a pretty decent seller though. We don't push reserves like GameStop does, so.
What's that? What game?
They're asking how many reserves we got for Far Cry. I said not a lot. So.
But
it'll still sell a lot. We don't, like I said, we don't push reserves on our customers like GameStop does. We just order what we think will sell. They were like, "How the F you get that?" Yep. Yeah. Hello, YouTube chat talk. I don't know what's going on with it, Fuzzy. I took it off because it wasn't showing up on the TV, like the PlayStation app, and it wasn't even showing up on my second screen, so I just loaded up the YouTube app. It's working if you go on YouTube, but yeah, you can't see, unless you're on YouTube, you're not going to see the comments at the moment. Look at 3 roast beefs hitting on Delve. Yeah, she was in my store the other day. If you watched that stream, she was in here on Monday. Evil, we are in Port Clinton, Ohio, and we got another store in Fremont, Ohio. You hate when they push reserves. Yeah, we don't push. We're not pushy. We're very, very laid back. I'm not pushy. When I worked at GameStop, I hated doing that. So I didn't want to be like that. It is nice, though. I will tell you, it is nice when people reserve stuff because it does give me a little bit better. I don't have to guess as many how many I'm going to sell. I really do wish more people would reserve it. I do kind of mention it. I'm like, you can reserve it if you want, but that's about as far as I'm going to push it. I did play Sea of Thieves, David. It's not for me. Did you? I'm sure you like it. It just wasn't my thing. Delve, you missed somebody hitting on you. They said you were pretty. You hate GameStop, Evil Ways? Most people do. I have a card. Oh yeah, my cousin from Australia. You know what's funny about him is he's in all these he's in all these muscle in these bodybuilding contests. And he's been in like 4 in the last like 2 months, and he's got silver every time. So he's got second place in all 4 of them. I feel kind of so bad for him. And every time they show one time the guy was clearly like more buff, but I swear to God, like the other 3, he looked way better than. Not that I judge dudes, but he looked way better than the other guys that won. But he's friends with all of them, so he's like the nicest guy in the world, so I'm hoping he wins one here soon. You ordered a PS4 4 years before the release? Wow. You're gonna co-op A Way Out. Yeah, that just came out. That's so weird how they're doing that Way Out too. Like only one person needs to have the game, and then 2 people can play. Which I guess you have to do since it's you can only play it co-op. Yeah, Ricky, it does take the guessing out of how many games I have to order. Yeah, I have Switches. Switches are awesome. Except mine is not. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. Switches are $2.99. They are awesome. I love the Switch. Derek has a Switch. I have a Switch. I love my Switch. I fried my Switch, though. Yeah, you can't play with randoms. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, there are physical copies of Kingdom Come. But Switches are awesome. I love my Switch. But for whatever reason, these things are freaking expensive. It comes with one of these. This is the dock on how you hook it up to your TV, and it is $90 here in the States, which is really expensive. There are generic docks. Don't get one. I made the mistake of buying a generic dock, and when they updated the Switch the other about a week and a half ago, it fried my Switch. So obviously the generic docks aren't up to code or specifications or whatever, and it fried my Switch. So my Switch is currently at Nintendo getting repaired. But other than that, the Switch is phenomenal. Russians hacked YouTube? Is that what's going on? Or are you just making a joke, Mr. Baltimore? You got it for $60? Yeah, I wish. Yeah. Tell me, give me 3. You get one with it though. You get one dock with it, but if you want a second dock, they're freaking $90. Hopefully it'll come down in price. But I will tell you, don't get a third-party dock because you're really playing roulette with your Switch. Take it from me. I really screwed up my Switch was bricked. Dock, a dock, D-O-C-K, not this right here. This is the Nintendo Switch dock. You put your Switch in it, and then it has HDMI out. It goes to your, this is how you this is here. It's got these stupid little pictures on the back, but see how it's hooked up to the TV right here, and everything's backwards. So right there. So you put your Switch in it, and it goes to your TV that way. And it's also how you charge your Switch. Yeah, it's 1080p. It's a 1080p signal. How's it going? Anything I can help you with?
Nah, just killing time, my buddy. I know you guys had some computer stuff in here.
Not really, just kind of console.
I know.
Yeah.
Again, I just killing time.
Alright.
I just bought that Oculus, and I need I need another sensor.
You like it?
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Ruin other games for me. I try and pick up a fucking controller, and I'm like, nah, fuck this. Like,
Yeah, I like the VRs.
oh,
I had an Oculus for a while. I got rid of my Oculus.
why would you upgrade to?
I didn't.
Oh.
I sold it. I haven't. I'll get a new one eventually. I think they're awesome though.
They're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They blow my mind. VR. I was just totally unaware of how far ahead we were on that. Like, I was like, yeah, whatever. It's gonna be sketchy, and it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. That Robo Recall is the fucking shit.
You know what? I didn't try that.
That was a free one. It's like one of the free ones with the Oculus.
I'll try it.
That is nasty. It's just a teleporting, and they make it like so fluid. Like, cause you teleport like once you use analog.
Yeah, that's the way Doom works too. You
Yeah.
kind of teleport, and Skyrim's like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I still end up on the other side of the room bumping into shit. Like, how in the fuck did I get over here? Like,
yeah. I still think it's gonna be. It is awesome right now. I think it'll be a little bit. I think a few years it'll be even better.
Yeah,
so a lot better.
I mean, compared to where we were.
Yeah.
I mean, VR's been around since like the '90s and shit. Like with the whatever the fucking one was called. They had Duke Nukem. Like the first one they ever did.
Yeah.
How's it going?
They had the treadmill they had to run on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need to do one of that with where you run and.
Right. Yeah, they need a full-blown Rick and Morty virtual reality platform.
PS4 has a Rick and Morty like little arcade thing coming out.
No, there already is. There's one for the computer. It's the Rickalities.
Yeah, that's the one. It comes out for PS4 here in like a week or so.
Yeah, it's already out. It's downloading right now at my house.
Did you need help finding anything?
I do. PlayStation cards. Do you have those?
Are you looking for the money cards or? Oh, geez, we're pretty cleaned out. All we have are just $50. Get the $50 cards.
We're out of most of them. You looking like for the PlayStation Plus maybe,
I don't know
where
what
they pay to play online?
Yeah, or they buy things.
Okay, yeah, that's just the regular money card.
Yeah, we usually have them in $10, $20, and $50 denomination. I'm out of the 10s and 20s. And I'm out of the PlayStation Plus cards at the moment. I got a shipment coming, but I'm out.
Okay. Where else sells them other than Walmart?
The Dollar General sells them too.
Dollar General sells them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep, sorry about that.
That would probably be your best if you don't want to go all the way into Walmart.
Yeah, I don't, because I'll be just picking up too much other stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. I am going to restock the cards, but I don't make a lot on them, so I'm trying to my distributors out of them at the moment. There's something weird going on with $20 cards because Walmart's all out of them too.
Weren't they getting rid of the 20 and just moving up to 25?
There's a 20. Yeah. See ya.
See ya, man.
There's a $25 card too that we're trying to get more of, but I'll be honest, I don't make much money on those things, and I don't care if I'm out because I'm not really making any money either way. So if I'm out, I'm out. Even if I sell one, I'm not making money. I make like maybe at best $1 on a card. I do make money on the PlayStation Plus cards, and I do got a shipment of those coming in. I make money on the subscriptions, but it's not a lot. You could use credit card to charge wallet. Yeah, that too. There's a lot of people that don't want to put their credit card on their system, which
so I still reeling from the last time Sony got
hacked.
Like
when Sony got hacked a few years ago.
Yeah. However long it was.
Yeah, they don't want to. I can't blame them. I wouldn't want to put my my account on there either. No, we don't sell Google Store cards.
Like we also don't do Steam cards.
I need a shave. Terrible day. Yeah, we don't do Steam cards either. We don't really do PC much, other than maybe a few
Microsoft controllers that work on a PC. That's about it.
Yeah, we're mostly.
Well, actually, no. We usually carry Warcraft, Starcraft, or World of.
Yeah, like big games as they come out.
We get a couple.
No, new systems you make no money. 3 roast beefs. Nobody does. Even like Walmart, anybody, Amazon, all the game systems, new game systems are sold at cost.
Yeah, you pretty much break even after if someone swipes a card.
Sometimes you lose money on if they pay with a credit card, it actually costs us more than we're selling them for because the credit card company is getting a %.
But they usually buy a game or something with it too, so that's where you make it back up. But
yeah, you can remove credit card info from the system. I know.
Most people either forget and then their kid starts racking up the credit card bill buying stuff for Fortnite. I know it was a nightmare to remove it from Microsoft. I don't know if they've gotten better at it, but it was a chore. It wasn't just like delete card and then it was done. You had to call them, and it was a nightmare.
Hey, don't make me separate you two.
Oh, is there people arguing?
Kind of. They're kind of joke arguing.
Sure.
Yeah, nobody makes any money on those systems. And then when they put them on sale, like what really sucks, it doesn't suck, but when they have a sale, it kind of sucks for us because it's a pain in the ass. So like say they drop the price to $50 on a system, I'm still paying like close to $300 for that system. But as I sell them, Microsoft will reimburse me, but I don't get the money for like a month or two later. So like if all the systems I sell during that sale period, like Microsoft like won't send me the check until like a month and a half, 2 months later. I still got to pay like $300 and sell them at $250, and I'm losing $50 temporarily on every one, and then I got to wait for Microsoft to cut me a check. It's so dumb.
Yeah, roast beef. All of our profit is made off of used games and systems.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I still gotta. Sometimes it's better. It's better for me to. I kind of keep low stock on some of the newer systems because sometimes when they do sales, it's better for me to buy them. Like I can go buy them on sale, like at Sam's Club or Amazon or whatever, and I don't pay tax on that stuff. And then I'll have them at the sale price. And then if the price goes back up, I actually do make some money if the price, once the sale's off. So sometimes when they go on sale, I stock up on them.
Oh, hey, Delve.
Save you from an annoying customer right now?
That's what it was like
Just,
when you were here.
Delve, text me your number, and we'll start calling you. Of course, you don't want your number, though, to all these people.
Yeah, she'll just get bombarded.
Yeah, you'll have people hitting on you for the next, 5 weeks. That one's mine, right?
Yeah, I've got just regular. Ubisoft, where are you at, Taya? Not that you have to say that, but Ubisoft's opening up a studio.
It wouldn't surprise me. Ubisoft just signed a deal with Tencent, the people that made the PUBG Mobile. That Tencent has some kind of deal with Ubisoft to publish all their games in China. And they gave Ubisoft a bunch of money, which kept Ubisoft from getting bought out by Vivendi, who's been trying to do a hostile takeover of them for years.
Odessa, okay. Fremont is way more profitable than us, Avant-Garde.
Yeah, our other store does.
It's a bigger city, though, too.
Our other store does a lot better. If you go to the YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/CC Games CEO. The very first video that pops up, I pinned it, is a walkthrough of our other store.
It's like twice, maybe even 3 times. Well, not quite 3 times.
That's our cash cow. That's where we make all our money. This store does okay, but this is an off-season here, too. This is really a tourist town. So it's slow until Cedar Point opens back up.
And the islands.
Wing Splitter, I've heard someone said, am I a dancer? Yes, I'm a dancer. Don't I look like it? I do ballet. Wing Splitter, someone said somebody's hacking Google right now. So, I don't know. I just turned them off because it wasn't popping up.
What's that?
The comments weren't coming up through the playroom.
Oh, okay.
And they're only
yeah, sure. I see
only
that.
if you're on YouTube. I just turned it off because it wasn't working. I've heard that too. That's the rumor.
They've been saying that for a couple years, though. I think
it wouldn't surprise me, man. People have done some effed up shit on the playroom. I've seen some things myself on the playroom. It's probably the homebody's fault. They do some crazy stuff on their channel. Let's see if she's listening.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. It no longer pops up. You have to specifically search for it.
Well, not only that, Avant-Garde, about December, something changed. And YouTube, and that's why you also see a lot of people leaving the playroom, just going to Twitch. And I myself I'm still doing this because this is what I have here at work. But I really need to get a laptop and just come in here and stream that way. Because in December, everything changed, and I used to, if I would do an hour to 2 hour stream, I would get at least 1,000 views. Now I'm lucky to get 100. And what sucks is I'm still getting those views, but for whatever reason, it doesn't count anybody that's watching through the PlayStation. So I can go in and I looked at my stats, and it tells me how many people are watching where, and like it says PlayStation.net. I actually get about 78% of my views from people on PlayStation, but it's not counting them. So like, and it's doing that for everybody. Yeah, Avant-Garde. I actually do OBS Studio when I'm at my house. Actually, it's kind of funny. I'm actually streaming myself right back here. That's one of my streams back there. I was streaming old school games. That's me. I got a little green screen effect going on, my logo, my info. I was using OBS Studio. So,
I can get a little mini desktop probably for like a couple $100.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little laptop and just start streaming the store. Do I get paid to stream?
Yeah, tell them all that profit.
I was just joking with Derek about this today. So I've been streaming about 10 months now?
Yeah,
probably 10 months now. And the way it works is you got to get so far before you can even monetize, which takes a while before you can even
more now.
Yeah, and it's even harder now. You got to have so many views, so much watch time before you can even monetize your stream. So I got to that point, then I monetized my stream. And then they don't even give you the first $100 you make. They hold on to that. So I got my first check this past week for $1.20. so yeah, I got paid $1.20. PS Home was shut down. Yeah. So yeah, give me 3 roast beefs. I'm not doing this for the money, obviously. It would be nice to make a little bit more money, but I got $1.20. So I guess you could look at it as made $101.20 because I got over the $100 threshold. But a lot of that $100 was people donating like $1 here, $1 there. Sure. They do super chats.
I guess one way you can say where you made money is like you've had the homebodies come in and spend money, or Robert.
Well, that's true too. Like Delve has come in and bought stuff from me. There are people. It's funny. There's some little kids that always watch, and they'll be watching on their phone and come in, and they think it's hilarious that we're streaming. So I have had made money that way too, advertising people buying stuff in the store. I don't have a Patreon, but what I'm trying to do, Avant-Garde, is they kind of have a new thing on YouTube, and I haven't been able to activate it yet. Where they have, I already have Super Chat set up, where they're going to have subscriptions or sponsors. And that's pretty much the same thing as Patreon. So I'm trying to get that sponsor activated. That's my next thing.
Is there requirements for that? You have to
much? That's what I was telling you. It's weird. I meet the requirements for the sponsorship, but it still marks me as ineligible, and I can't figure out why now. And I emailed YouTube, and they sent me back some generic response saying that just gave me a link to the requirements, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I meet the requirements, but it won't activate. So I'm trying to work with YouTube to figure out how to activate that. God of War 4 will be awesome.
Less than a month.
Yeah. 420.
Yep, 3.5 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, I am
Lollipop, yep.
I am a YouTube partner, but I want to get the sponsorship. That's the next step for me.
Buy one drink from McDonald's.
Yeah, I could supersize it maybe too.
Yep. Yeah, all their drinks are $1.
What's up, Miss Kelly? How are you?
All these males.
No, but I just kind of I have though. It's kind of cool though. I enjoy streaming, and I enjoy talking about games, and I have all kinds of crazy theories I throw out. I'm usually right, not always, but Derek knows. He's worked with me for so long. He knows that I'm usually right in the long run. I don't abuse any copyright material. I did get a copyright strike the other day, but it wasn't a real. I was streaming a Mario game and Nintendo stole it. Basically, if you stream any Nintendo stuff, it doesn't go as a strike against your thing, but Nintendo will claim it for themselves. So the 15 cents that my video made, Nintendo gets. It's kind of so petty for Nintendo because I streamed an old Mario 3. And it hears the music, and Nintendo will steal your streams if you do Nintendo stuff. I'm still going to do Nintendo stuff every now and then. I just know they're going to take it.
That's just a YouTube thing, though, right?
Yeah, they don't do it on
I don't
Twitch. I think YouTube should just tell Nintendo to go F themselves.
Right.
But, Junt. It's the professional. Here comes Junt.
Oh.
He's like...
Should we go get the Barbie for him?
Yeah, Junt, I'm still waiting on you to come in and get Barbie.
Oh, there it is. You just made the comment. Stream Barbie for NES.
Yeah.
Actually, we sold that the other day, John. I was like, oh, he's gonna be upset, but then it got returned, so we have it again.
Yeah, we have a couple different designs, but these ones you can buy if you want. He said no, then he said yes when he heard it got returned like the next day. It was that phenomenal. You'll never get rid of Barbie. No, I will. Trust me, it'll go, especially this summer. Someone will come in that's trying to collect all the games and they'll buy that one.
Summer is when we do Ralph for retro.
Yeah.
Because people don't have these kind of stores around them.
Iroquois, you can buy the store.
It is for sale.
This one, not our other one.
But, oh, that's true. Right.
Yeah. However, for the right price, anything's for sale.
Right.
So, almost anything's for sale. Gaming isn't for the people, it's for greedy companies. Ain't that the truth? I watched somebody else talking about physical and digital the other day. Not that I really want to get into this argument again, but I swear to God, everybody that's all for digital, they're like almost like rooting for less rights. I don't think I have a Game Shark for N64.
I don't think we have any Game Sharks right now.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, Herb, what's going on?
Sorry, John. Your lifelong dream of owning an N64 Game Shark. I'm sorry I shattered it. How much? You know what? Iroquois, I will make you a deal. $100,000 for everything in the store. Everything in the store, all the fixtures. I'll even throw Derek in. All the inventory. The inventory alone's worth that much.
Is Derek returnable? Right.
There's a year left on the lease. There's a little bit more than that. What's playing back here? GameStar bro price. Yeah.
Come on, before profit, I guess it all depends on what the industry puts out.
John, when do you work? Because I've never seen a time where you weren't online. Like you are always online. I don't think I've ever seen you not in John's Arcade Forum.
But you're at work and you're always in John's
I know,
Arcade.
but I can do this while I'm at work.
Right.
Oh, you're in the office right now? You're not being very productive.
Like this year's got a good year lineup, so this year will be a good profitable year. Next year, if the PS5 does come out, like everybody's predicting, that'll be a good year.
Oh, you work 9 to 5. That's when you're on the forum.
How's it going, man?
Doing all right.
Looking for anything in particular?
Wrestling game.
For which game system?
360.
360.
Yeah.
Derek will show you.
A few of them over here.
Is that your job, John, to post goofy stuff?
It's got all the different WWEs from 13 up to 17.
Okay.
Right through here. bottom shelf. So yeah, yeah. There might be some other ones, but I mean those are the main ones.
Give me 3 roast beefs. Probably not long, honestly.
That's probably the ones that they would want.
A year, maybe a year, tops. It depends too. Like, you know, if you're gonna work mainly yourself. I mean, it's not something where you're gonna like just buy it and hire a bunch of people and make money that way. You got to work yourself. Got the one you need. How's it going?
Doing all right.
Did you need help at all?
Yeah, I'm just looking for. Well, I can see the PS3 games, but.
Computer's so slow right now.
Yeah, I don't know why. It is being slow.
Just looking for a new game.
Alright. Any questions, just let us know.
What are you doing?
Bigum, yes.
Oh, I just bought him a game. The WWE wrestling thing. A wrestling game. Yeah. So, I don't know if he's gonna be there tonight or not, but he'll have a new game when he get there.
You have MMA.
There's UFC.
No, that wasn't it.
It's something.
All right. Love you.
433. There's your 33. 21, 2, 3, 4. Do you want a bag?
Yes, please.
Okay. You grab me a bag.
Can't wait till we're done with these bags.
Yep. You get a 30-day warranty for defects. Sorry. You get 7 days. If he doesn't like it, he can exchange it for a different game.
All right, cool. All right, appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Man.
Yeah, it's on the desk. It's $40.
Is the details pretty good in this one, or?
Yeah, all the UFC games have really nice graphics, especially for even on the older systems.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Undisputed 20.
What? Hard drive? No, I got a new one. Yeah, sorry.
I don't remember what this is for.
Probably has some money on it. That's a discount card.
Let's see, maybe we might have some credit on there.
And what's this one for?
Now that's the membership. That's what always gets you that
Extra
that
20% off.
That cheaper 20% off.
It's
Right.
free to sign up. Plus, you get reward points.
I thought we signed you up for that before. We might not have. We might have just talked about it at the time, though.
I can't remember.
It would have just taken an email address.
Yeah, I would like to sign up for
Sure.
this.
Okay.
I'm not really good with this stuff.
All you got to do is when you touch the screen, the camera will come up. Just kind of hold this out in front like so, and
Okay.
it scans that code. The first time, you just gotta put your email and your name in.
Because I have seizures. I can tell you it if you want to type it in for me.
Sure, go right ahead.
Jessica Lee Metcalf's my name.
Okay, well, do the email address?
Okay. Jesse.
Did you want to say
Or,
something?
yeah, Jessie.
I can almost see it from here.
Which what, the hard drive?
Yeah.
17, capitalizing the U and the S,
Okay.
and then 7 at yahoo.com.
It's nice to have an extra hard drive. I just ran out of room myself on mine.
I've been out of room. I have like
What's the last name?
15 games
Netcap.
stored online that I can't download yet until I get a hard drive.
Yeah, that's what happened to me too. I ran out of room, so I had
Just
to
double
get
check
one
that. Is
myself.
that right? Did I type that
I
right?
made this mistake of getting that
Yes.
PlayStation
Okay.
Plus.
Oh yeah, they give you all kinds of free games. This month was a good month for that. There's like 5 or 6 games.
Okay, actually, you did have one, but so now you'll have this card again because it just combined the 2 cards now.
Okay.
So you're good to go.
Yeah, it gives you. They gave you good games this week. What was it? Ratchet and Clank, Bloodborne.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank and
Free, and there
Bloodborne.
was then there were a couple smaller games.
Yeah, I think I got those
Okay,
two.
it would be $8.55, but we'll see what you got on here.
Trying to finish Shadow of Mordor so that I can.
It's an awesome game. I pretty much like
It was
100% of the
$1.78
new
on there,
one, the
so
Shadow of War
$6.77 is
and
what
Shadow
you'll have.
Mordor. I love those.
Yeah, I haven't gotten more yet.
They're both good.
Right in front of me.
Should have got it yesterday.
actually be right there in front of
C&C
you.
yesterday. They had it
Go
for
ahead
like
and
30
insert it
something.
for the
Oh, I had to use one. Yeah, that's a good deal.
I think it was
Yeah, if it
Hit
was
the
that
F1
price, it
button there
would
to
be.
verify the 677.
Where
This
is
one
it?
right there.
Hi, Freeman.
Would you like a bag or you go with just the game?
I'm good with just the game. I can remove it, right?
Yep. Yeah, go ahead and remove it. We got to try it again. It didn't. For some odd reason, it said the server was busy. I've never had that happen
This guy
before.
talking online all the time.
Yeah, let's try it again. Go ahead and
No.
again.
This doesn't take up that much.
Yeah. If I do that better. Than this one?
Yep.
You got a gaming laptop and they only put 90. It only had 90 gigabytes. You need a bigger hard drive.
There we go. Yep. Go ahead and remove it.
Do you want a bag?
No, she said she was good.
Okay.
Just go ahead and sign that for me, please.
Where do you want me to sign it at?
Right there. Perfect. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks a lot. What's up, Miss Kelly? She bought
UFC 2010.
UFC.
Don't troll her.
Yeah, she's a good customer. The only thing that is a little funny about her though, she asks all the time like how the graphics are on the games, and she obviously can't see well.
Right.
So like I think it's funny like people ask how graphics are. My business partner, he's funny. He can't see, and he's always like he got like the PS4 Pro, and he's like, oh yeah, it's so much better. I'm like, dude, you can't see. I'm like, how do you know the difference?
Because maybe he can barely see it now, where he couldn't see it at all before.
It looks better. It's high definition blurriness. It always cracks me up when like people that really can't see, like graphics really shouldn't matter. Yeah, my business partner, he's funny because when we started he could see, but now he's like he gets closer and closer to the TVs, and then like he's got like reading glasses now and stuff, and like I hope my vision never fades. I'm sure it will, but I've been blessed with perfect vision my whole life. So
I like Far Cry Primal. Yes, I'm looking forward to 5 though as well.
yeah, I can't wait for 5. Can't wait. I might have to play this tonight. I should play that tonight.
Nino Cooney, I'll probably start playing here soon. I might start streaming, but I'll probably just do it on Twitch though. Maybe I'll try YouTube. I don't know.
I'm gonna stick with YouTube. I don't know. I'm just hoping YouTube gets their crap together.
PSVR, it's a niche market. At least they've come down in price. Roast beefs, so it's not atrocious. But since they only produce so many, it's just finding them. at this point.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap. But if you're gonna get PSVR, definitely get the one with the camera and the Move controllers. Junt gameplay over graphics, yeah. Junt is VR over everything.
What's that?
He is Mr. VR. That's all he talks about, like all day long. VR. I think he goes to sleep with the VR helmet on his face. Tired of crappy customers. Ugh, mean people today. Yeah, you get that work in retail, don't you, Delve? I feel your pain.
Like, I would hate, like, we get... It's got to be worse for cell phones. Like, we get the people that don't really quite understand technology here, but I guarantee it's like 10 times worse.
Oh,
for cell
it
phones.
is. She was talking about it the other day.
It's got to be awful.
Yeah, how many times they screw up their phones, or how many people's phones did you ruin today, Delve? She was talking about that the other day, where she updated it and it crashed, and
It's her fault, of course.
Bigham, I don't know, because I swear everybody busts headsets. I don't have a problem with headsets, but
This area does.
this area here does. You know what's funny is
Fremont doesn't.
Our Fremont store, they never like really have issues. Like, people buy headsets all the time, no problems. The occasional defective one, but it's probably lower than normal. Here in this town, I swear to God, like half the headsets we sell, they'll break and come back. So I purposely actually don't carry a lot of headsets here. I actually, one time, I told a Jehovah's Witness that I worship the devil to get rid of him. I don't, but man, they just kept talking. Danny, who do I want at 1 and 4? I don't know, man. I don't know. If I got paid enough to research it, I mean, I just don't know enough. Personally, I'd probably go Barkley, but that's just because I'm so gun shy on quarterbacks. I know that's probably not a good good way to look at it. I actually like the Microsoft headsets, are pretty nice if you're not looking to spend a lot, like $60 for the Microsoft headsets.
I got the Sony Gold. Those are
Yeah,
awesome.
the Sony Gold headsets are awesome. The ones that are a step up, I think they're Platinum. Yeah, those are. They used to be called Pulse or whatever. They changed it to Platinum. The Platinums are amazing. I love the Platinums. But honestly, like my Platinum is, I've had it for a while now. It's starting to break, but I got my money's worth out of it. I mean, years. I've had it for years. So right now I'm using a Xbox One headset on both my PS4 and my Xbox One. So. My dad said, "Do you have Jehovah's Witness really share everything?" Dude, give me 3 roast beefs. I'm assuming you're from Michigan, so are you a Michigan fan?
So that'd be Detroit.
Are you a Detroit fan? Actually, the Browns have had a really good offseason so far. So we'll see.
Yeah, for trading. Yeah, sure. Our free agents and stuff.
Yeah, actually, NFL Network picked them to have, they were the team that had the best week. They just picked up another good player today. I'm like, the funny thing is,
might win 5.
The only bad thing to happen to the Browns in the last month was Joe Thomas retiring. No, I don't think about selling mod chips. Lions, yes, we'll see you. You were there. You went 0-16. You know how it is.
Yeah, you know the fields.
Yeah. So, and you've never won a Super Bowl either. So,
Cher's wife.
They share their wives. Astros are nice. Astros are real nice. There's no way in hell I'm selling Astros here, though, because people will buy them and break them, and those are just...
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not... I don't sell the high-end headsets at this store. But yeah, Joe Thomas put out a picture and it said caption this, and the winning caption was hilarious because it said that look when you retire but your team comes out of retirement. So he's finally, like, the Browns are actually, I think they'll be average this year. They're not going to be bottom dwellers for a change, which is fine by me. You won championships before it was Super Bowls.
We dominated.
The Browns won
Jeff
8.
Brown.
The Browns won 8 championships before it was a Super Bowl. So the Browns won more than the Lions. So you're kind of like the pot calling the kettle black. I think the Browns technically are like third on championships in the NFL. So how do I feel about the Dallas Cowboys? They're the Cowboys. I'll be honest, John. If there aren't the Browns, I don't care. That's just the way I am. If it's not a Cleveland team, I really don't care. I don't hate the Cowboys. I just don't like them. There's teams I hate. Like, I hate the Steelers. I hate the Ravens. I hate the Golden State Warriors. Just because I don't. You know what? There are players on the Golden State Warriors I like. Like, I like. I hate Stephen Curry, but I like.
Durant?
No, I don't like Durant, really. Durant's all right. Durant's damn good. I can't stand Stephen Curry chewing on his damn mouthpiece all the time, and he's so cocky. And then I laughed when he flexed last year in the playoffs, and his arms are like this big around.
Right.
He like made a shot and flexed, like he dunked on somebody. He made a 3-pointer. I can't stand how cocky he is. He's damn good, but he's like such a a-hole. I probably would feel the same way about some players on the Cavs, though, you know, if they weren't on my team. So, yeah, I'm that guy. If they're on my team, I'm cool with them being a-holes.
Right.
I admit it. They're my a-holes.
Right.
No, I like. I was kind of upset when the Browns didn't draft Cowboys running back. I knew he'd be a damn good running back in the NFL. If he just stays out of trouble and stops being stupid, Elliott is one of the better running backs. But this got off topic. We got to go back onto games.
Video games.
I'm gonna lose people.
Let's see.
So who played Sea of Thieves? And I don't like it. Convince me why I should.
Change my mind.
Change my mind. I don't like Sea of Thieves. Change my mind. Yeah, I don't have a Neo Geo. Those like almost never, ever, ever, ever get traded in.
I like pirate games. I would probably play it. I just don't want to re-up my gold just for that one game.
Yeah. You know, they really should just include Game Pass in the Xbox Live subscription. If Microsoft really, really, truly wants people to come back to Xbox, just throw the Game Pass in with the Xbox Live. Or have a special price. Do 100... What is it? It's $60 right now for
What's that?
Xbox Live?
Yeah.
Do $100 for a year, you get Game Pass for a year.
Yeah. That'd be awesome if PlayStation did that with PlayStation Now.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
PlayStation Now has like 800 games almost.
Yeah.
Like 700 and something games. Jehovah is your father. But Neo Geo, I used to have a Neo Geo myself. I don't anymore. I have a Neo Geo X, which is like that little handheld thing. It has the... but I don't have a need for it anymore because I have an arcade machine with every Neo Geo game ever made. So, and I have a Raspberry Pi with every Neo Geo game ever made. And that's Neo Geo Pocket running on the screen back there behind me. So that's Samurai Shodown on Neo Geo Pocket. Give me 3 roast beefs. I'd have to look it up. Not a lot at the moment.
How much do you...
I have so many 32Xs, and I have a few Sega CDs, and they just do not sell.
Oh yeah, they don't. We've had those for years now.
I love Sega, and I was a Sega fanboy growing up. Sega just does not sell well anymore. Got a Vectrex back there, Virtual Boy. Sengoku? Oh, that game's awesome. I love beat 'em ups. Eero.
I agree, Ty. I would play it if it came to PlayStation.
What would you play?
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I would too. And the way Microsoft's talking, it wouldn't surprise me if they just go multi-platform down the road. Microsoft's been hinting big time. Any of you guys have watched me for a while, I called this a long time ago. I think Microsoft might be done making game systems after the Xbox One. And if they do come out with one, I think it'll be more of a PC than a game system. It'll be like a Steam box almost. But they've been hinting big time, especially in the last few weeks, that they might be going multi-platform and they might be just making games for everything. And if you think about it, they kind of already do. Minecraft, they own Minecraft. It's on everything. And they make more money that way than they do making a game system and keeping that game exclusive to their system. And they only have like 3 exclusives coming out this year, which Sea of Thieves just came out. You have Crackdown 3, and then you have State of Decay 2. How come you don't consider your job adulting and yet going home is? Because I sell video games for a living. I mean, you guys don't see I'm just streaming right now and talking games and stuff. I do a lot of work at home. Like, I got to do all the accounting, all the boring shit I usually do from my house. Like, when I'm entering in accounting, which, God, I'm so behind. I got to do that. I literally... like hours at my house on the computer doing all the boring stuff, ordering games, all that stuff. I usually do from my house. Plus, I got to take care of my kids and my wife at home. So, NES Max 13 game. No, I haven't seen that. I don't know when Fortnite will be out on the Switch. When do we get an accounting stream, John? I'll do a private one just for you. You can watch me do my accounting.
Exclusives is the only thing that makes people want to buy consoles.
Yeah, I agree. That's why most people buy a console, for the exclusive games. Did you need help finding anything?
No, I'm just
all right.
looking around.
Don't think we're crazy. We're talking to people online.
Hey, we got a controller at home, and we got to take the back end, but it won't even turn on at all. So that's probably means the controller's broke then, right?
Or is it 360?
Yeah.
So you got to like plug it in for it to work, or is that
It
what
won't even turn on at all. We put brand new batteries in it.
It's possible, depending. Like, sometimes there's a little break in the bottom hinge, so the battery isn't making full connections.
Check like sometimes you don't even see them, but check like right here and right here. Sometimes those will crack, and then this is kind of loose, and it won't make a solid connection. That's pretty common on 360 controllers. Happens a lot. So
Yeah, we went to go play 2 players.
and if that happens, like, I mean, you can almost like tape. I've seen people tape it to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
They give it a more.
Yeah, because we got tape like running across it.
Yeah, but
And it still won't even fucking turn on.
yeah, it's probably
There's probably
probably
a crack.
not making a good
Yeah.
connection there.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out when I get home.
Hack the planet.
Exclusives are anti-consumer. I agree with you, John. But that's what makes the world go round. And someone said, "Make my wife do the accounting." No, I agree. Xbox should get rid of batteries. I think it's you know what the funniest thing about the batteries are is when they sell the Elite controller for $150 and you still need double A's. Like, if any of the controllers should have a built-in battery, The Elite controller should. What's up, Marty
All
McFly?
consoles, they'd make more money that way.
SNES for life. Well, if there were no exclusives, we'd still all be playing Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo because the companies would just make, anybody could make games for everything. They wouldn't. Nobody would ever upgrade a system, or we'd just all be playing PC.
We'd probably mostly be playing PC.
Yeah, it'd be all PC. Like, why? I mean, honestly, why buy a system if not for the exclusives? Other than convenience, there's only two reasons. Convenience, because it is easier to just pop in a disc in a console. But other than that, it's exclusives. Nobody else. Why would you buy any? Why wouldn't you just get a PC instead? Yeah, Marty's from the future. John, it all goes in cycles. There was a time where nobody cared about PC. And it wasn't that long ago. And now PC is becoming really popular. You know what the game companies need to come to grips with? They almost need to stop charging for the PlayStation Plus and the Xbox Live. I know that won't happen for years. But the longer this goes, a lot of people are moving towards PC because you don't have to pay for the online. And PCs are they are Marty. They still are. They're you got to update your drivers. You got to not everything's going to work properly. But if you got a PS4 and you get a PS4 game, it's going to work. You're guaranteed. You don't have to know if you meet the right requirements and you have the right graphics card and it's just easier. That's the main reason people buy consoles: the ease of use and the exclusives. I will tell you though, when PS3 is still free for online play, you got what you paid for. You got a free service. It was kind of crappy. PS4's online service is way better than it was on PS3. So and they do give you free games and stuff. So I can see the value in it. What's up, King NorCal? They are. Some people are just too dumb for technology. What's up, Lethal? What time we got?
3:23.
3:23. All right. You're more concerned with the quality of games today rather than the console.
As far as I know.
No, God of War is
still
420.
Still next month, as far as I know.
Yep. They do rush games for profit.
Or they only release half the game and then force you to buy the DLC for the other half.
Yeah. Yep, it's still 420. Yeah, the subscription is for server maintenance. But they don't do that on PC. Until Microsoft buys Steam. There's a part of me, God, that wants to see that happen so bad. I want to see Microsoft buy Steam just to see the world burn for a few days.
So many tears.
Oh my God, the PC people would lose their minds. It would actually be awesome. Sorry if you think that's funny, but I actually think it would be great. And then like a year later, when Microsoft makes you pay for Xbox Live on PC, people would the world would literally come to a stop.
Have chat rooms turn out like the old AOL chat rooms.
Yeah. I wish Nintendo would. That's the one thing. Nintendo is so backwards on their online. I love Nintendo. I love the Switch. I think it's a phenomenal system, but man, are they backwards on their online. The only thing though that's good about that is, I'll be honest, I don't talk very much to people on my PS4 or my Xbox One, so I'm not missing that much. But it would be nice for it to be a proper online service. Yeah, when those kids hacked Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus to keep everybody from playing, that was such. Even if you can do it, that's such a jerk move. Like Like I don't, and honestly, I don't get the thrill of how they thought that was, how they even thought it was like, how they got a thrill out of. They just wanted to watch the world burn, I guess, just like me. King NorCal, yeah, but it's just basic information. It's ccgames.net. And actually, it's old. I haven't updated it in about a month. It's got like an old sale up there. I got to update it. Actually, Marty McFly, you only rent digital. You spelled buy wrong. Or rent wrong. You spelled it buy. Because technically, you don't own anything you buy digitally. You paid for it, but you don't own it. It's a glorified rental. I don't hate digital. I think it's super convenient. But I've gotten to this. I've said this a million times on my stream. I thought by now I would be buying and selling digital games as well as physical games, and there's really no reason why you shouldn't own the right to that digital game that you bought. You should be able to give it to somebody. You should be able to sell it to somebody. You should be able to trade it for something. It only has value to you. That's why I say it's a glorified rental.
That's true. You're not allowed to return it, but there's things like if the servers go down, if they decide to close. Oh yeah, what was that?
Look at all the people. Look at all the people that bought Ouya's. That's all gone. It's all toast.
What was that website that was kind of like Steam that went down like 4 years ago?
That was on live.
Yeah, on live. All those people that spent their money on games, digital games.
Yeah, everybody that bought digital games from on live, those are all gone. You wasted all your money. On live was decent, but yeah, once it goes away, if Steam ever
original GameCube controllers,
say it comes out.
I know those.
Hypothetically, like Gabe was doing something illegal and he goes to jail. The company's sued to oblivion and it's gone. All your games are gone.
Actually, it looks like we are sold out. We just got off-name brand ones. We don't have any of the original ones. Yeah, just keep checking back, but they are kind of hard for us to find nowadays.
No, you should be able to resell your digital games or even give them to somebody if you so choose.
Yeah, it's we did that actually around Christmas time, so it just all depends on when the last time you checked it out was, but yeah, we just shortened our hours.
That's because you're a pirate, John.
Yeah, we're 11 to 7 now instead of 10 to 8.
John, stop throwing out stupid hypotheticals if you scratch your game. No, not true. I can fix scratches. You can take the scratches out of the disc.
1 day a week, and instead of having to hire another person, it was just easier for us to shorten the hours on either end.
And it's the same thing with digital, too, though. If your hard drive dies and that company's not around anymore, it's gone, too. So it's the same thing.
So, yeah, that was that. But, yeah, just keep checking back, and, I mean, we'll see him again eventually. All right, cool, man. Yep, but oh, now I know. Okay.
Physical, and here this debate. Every time I bring this up, it turns into a debate where people are like, "Well, I like digital or I like physical." That's fine. You can like both. But the people that are like all for digital, wouldn't you like to be able to give an old game to somebody or sell it? Like, I don't understand why you would even argue that point.
What's that? Of a roast beef, but you also have to sell your username too. So
what was that?
Users, if I sell my system, I'm selling the digital games with it. So
no, not technically. Those you don't own them. You're actually breaking the law by doing that. Not that anybody's ever going to come arrest you, but you're not. This have no value. That's just you might win the award for the stupid comment of the day.
We buy discs every day.
Yeah, they have value. Your digital game only has value to you because you can't do anything with it. It's yours only, yours alone. You can't sell it. You can't give it away. Yes, I agree, John. God, I've had this argument with John so many times. Yes, you are still you're still just buying a license if you buy a disc, but you own that license. Whereas a digital game, you don't own the license. You should own that license. You should be able to do what you want with it. I should be able to give an old digital game I don't play anymore to Derek, and he could have it. Or my kids, or whatever.
I like that one person who died and tried to will all their...
Give me 3 roast beef, though. That's technically illegal. You can't really transfer your username. If you ever read... I've read the end user license agreement. You're not allowed to do that. If they wanted to, they could cancel that if they find out about it. And look, I'm not arguing one way or the other. I like digital. I like physical. I like them both. I just want more rights. I'm not slamming digital, other than you don't own it. I'm stating facts. That's true. When you trade some stuff in, yeah, you don't get the same amount, but some stuff does go up in value. I mean, look at games that are rare and they go up in price. It's all supply and demand. That's why you get
Little Samson you bought for $60 back in the day. Now it's selling for $600-700.
I bought a Genesis game for $20 when I was in high school. Sold it for $500 a month ago. So some games go up in value, some games go down. It's all.
But you shouldn't collect games as an investment.
Yeah, don't ever collect games as an investment. There's much better things you can invest in and flip than video games. Granny and the Gators. I have no idea, John. Oh. Sorry, Big Parks. I had to put you in a timeout. Come on, don't be racist.
Yeah, they won't arrest you, yeah. It's not that big of a deal.
John, I deleted that.
No, Avant-Garde. There might be a couple, but no. PS3 games are
There'll
not.
be some, there'll be some games. Like, here's an example of digital, too. Even digital games, they stop making sometimes. Like, for example, on PlayStation 3, I think it was on Steam as well, and 360. It's called Scott Pilgrim. There was a Scott Pilgrim game. It's awesome beat 'em up. I have it on my PS3. But they only made so many, and then the license ran out, so they can't make it anymore. That digital game, if you could resell it, it would be worth a lot of money because you can't get it anymore. And there's only a limited amount of those games. And if you could transfer the license of that, I guarantee it would be worth a lot more than I paid for it. Same with there was like a Turtles Reshelled.
Yeah, the Manhattan
for 3.
one.
Well, they remade Turtles in Time on the 360 and
right.
PS3, where it was like 3D models, but it's the same game. You can't get it anymore because the license ran out. Right. So there are games digitally that would be worth a lot of money. Metal Gear Solid 4 will be in museums. No, but there are some digital games have they only made so many of them. And also, I think if you could buy and sell digital games, if you think, man, look at like companies like Valve is a perfect example. If you've ever watched If We're Completely Honest with You series, like about Valve, the one of the funniest lines is like, why would we make new games when we can keep selling you the old games over and over again? I actually think if people could resell their digital games, I think some companies would make more new games. I think you would they would almost be forced to because they couldn't keep selling you the old game over and over again. That is happening. Give me 3 roast beefs, but as long as you have a good, as long as you have a good area gets by, you can maintain for a while, for a long time. Malls are outdated. Toys R Us are closing stores though because they were run really crappy. My business partner, his brother is one of the higher ups in Toys R Us, and I know some things about them that was just unbelievable what they did. They deserve to go out of business. I'll just say that.
3 VR Valve games.
Those don't count. Those are like pet projects. Most of the people that actually made all the good games for Valve
Left 4 Dead,
probably don't even work for them anymore. Yeah, if it's not doesn't have a 3 in the title for Valve, no one cares. It's not Left 4 Dead 3, Half-Life 3, or maybe Portal.
Well, I guess Portal 3. Yeah,
Portal
you could throw
3.
Portal 3 in there.
Nobody cares.
You're gonna be so jelly.
I'm gonna be jelly. No, I'll be happy if they do. Actually, it boggles my mind, John, that Valve has not licensed out those games to anybody. If you think about it, they're so stupid to be letting those properties just kind of die. When did Half-Life 2 came out? What year? What about Counter-Strike 3? How about Counter-Strike?
Because people are still playing the old Counter-Strikes.
Because they
10 years later.
Yeah, but when a new one would
Sure.
sell phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely it would.
Oh,
Valve was awesome back in the day.
Yeah, Valve was awesome. But they're just letting those properties die. It makes no sense.
Because they're making Googles of billions of dollars.
Because the joke is that they used to make games and now they make money. So they make way more money on Steam than they ever did making games. So they don't care about making games. Why would you make games when you can just sell everybody else's games and make money?
John.
No, I know, but John, they have people that want these games. Like, why not license it to somebody else? Even Nintendo licensed games out. Nintendo has licensed Zelda out before. Capcom's made multiple Zelda games. Like, let somebody else have a crack at the license. You can quality control it. I don't understand it. You really don't have to do anything. Some company would give you tons of money to license those properties out for a game or two. I mean, that's what like EA does with Star Wars. I know is a bad example, but that's the first one that came to my head. I mean, Disney licensed out Star Wars, and that one kind of backfired on them. But Portal Bridge Constructor, yeah, I know, but all little tiny. They're not AAA titles that Valve's really putting together. It's all hackers now that play Counter-Strike. It's because that game is, I think, 18 years old.
Yeah, it's old.
18 years old. You can't even look down the sights in the game unless you're a sniper. I'm sorry, I was done with that game about 16 years ago. Far Cry is going to be good. Yeah, that would suck. With microtransactions, it would definitely suck. But it definitely would have microtransactions.
Yeah, it's the new thing.
Wasn't being racist, just stating fact. When you use a racist term, it's kind of being racist. I'm sorry. Sorry, Big Parks, but you can't. I understand your point. You just can't say that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's in the shoes.
I love that game. New NBA Jam would be great too. I know they made one a few years ago for like iOS and. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, sure. I'm sure Dice just wanted to make the game. EA, I'm sure, threw all that in there.
GameStop does. I agree with you, Big Parks, on that, but not all places do. And sometimes, even though I hate GameStop, they do get a little bit more hate than they deserve sometimes. And I hate them. I hate them. I worked for them for a long time. No, John, that is the most bizarre thing ever. I've seen that game.
Well, that's a real game.
It is a real game.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a real game.
Is that one of your VR games, John?
What's your printer? I don't mind pre-orders. We don't really push them on people. It is nice when people pre-order stuff though, so I know exactly how many I order. Like our best customer, for example, we pretty much tell her, please tell us what you want ahead of time. We almost make her reserve stuff. Not really make her. I don't have her put down any money, but as long as she tells me how many she wants, because she gets like 6 of everything. So as long as she tells me she wants that game, so I know to have enough for her plus more. So yeah, don't pre-order digital. It's stupid.
Back in the day, sometimes you used to get cool stuff for pre-ordering, but not anymore. Now, like, all the pre-order bonuses are lame.
No, they don't. Well, I'm sure there are some GameStops that do that, but they shouldn't. Not supposed to. That's illegal. But
What's that?
sell used games is new.
Oh.
I don't. They sell them close in price. It might be a little, morally wrong. But unfortunately, I am going home. I gotta go do some stuff. I gotta go be an adult. Yeah, there are some really bizarre stuff on PC. Yeah, I mean, we get pre-order bonuses here too for certain games, so. But I don't force them on people. It's usually a code for something extra in the game. But I'm a quitter. All right, see you, Junk. See you, everybody else.